We'll give him a little treat.
Yeah, if you guys want to get your phones and cameras ready for this one.
We'll start going. You got it?
Wow.
That's amazing. And he gets 12 pounds for breakfast. He's enormous. I can't believe. All I do, I'm just always looking up. Okay. Okay, you got me all dirty.
How much does he weigh?
Oh, he weighs
300.
650.
Yeah, like over 600 pounds.
He weighs 400.
They're
He
big
weighs
kitties.
We had an old one that was, I thought he was real light. He died when he was like 23. We weighed him and he was 420, and I swear he was.
Alright, so these are some pretty cool animals. I told you it would get more interesting once you got past the first couple. But let me introduce you to them. So in here we have two Bengal tigers. We have Tank, he's the more white one. And then Tabby, or Tabitha, is our other one. But these two, they came here when they were cubs. So they've kind of grown up together since they were little. However, they are not siblings. So there is the potential that they could have babies in the future if they decide to do so. And they are reaching about that age right about now. They are both around 4 years old, close to 5. So they are getting in that phase of life where they might start having babies. So that's something very exciting that we have to look forward to if they decide to choose so. But if you take a look at these two, they don't look like your typical tiger. They've got different patterns and colorations. So Tank here, he is considered leucistic. It's a little bit different from being albino. If he was albino, he would be solid white, and he wouldn't have any of those brown stripings along his body. But since he has some light striping on him, he would be considered leucistic. But he still has some pretty pale blue eyes. That is characteristic of albino animals. So pretty cool. And then Tabby, or Tabitha, she is considered a golden strawberry tabby pattern. That's where she gets her name from. So she's got a pretty golden coat. Now both of these coat patterns are very rare, and you do not really see them in the wild anymore. In very few facilities you can actually see animals that look like this, or tigers that look like this. So they're pretty cool. But yeah, so Tank, as you saw, he's pretty massive, especially when he's standing up there, 11, 12 feet tall, and he weighs over 600 pounds. So he is a very big boy, but he's pretty much fully grown now, so he won't get any bigger than that. And Tabby is going to be a little bit less than him since she is female. Now, little thing about Bengal tigers is these guys are actually going to be native to India, some areas in Bangladesh, as well as Bhutan and Nepal. But yeah, they won't necessarily have a specific spot either where they would stay at to sleep in the wild, because especially the big cats, their range is very large territory wise, lots and lots of miles, so they could like have multiple spots that they would hang out.
Yes.
I think tigers are pretty beautiful animals. They've got those nice stripes along their body. You want another piece? I can give you one more. And that's it. He's a pretty cool boy. But Gator does have a neighbor. He has Sunflower that lives next door, and they share a fence line. So they're like good friends. So we will meet her in just a few minutes. But let them move past a little bit. Our first trip before
That's a shock.
start walking down that way.
That's okay.
Play through.
Yeah, that's okay. We don't mind looking at Gator.
Or hang out with your friends.
Aww, beautiful boy.
Yeah, there would be a snack.
Yeah, hey, you got any more chickens?
A lot of the big cats and things, they don't have a wild to go back to. Unfortunately, a lot of deforestation happens. And a lot of ones that are hand raised or born in captivity just aren't used to that lifestyle. So here we don't really other.
Here's my food, here's my lunch.
This is Sunflower. I'm sure you guys all think she ran over here for food, but she's actually a really sweet girl. So even if I didn't have this, she would run over here. Anytime I go to take care of her and we drive by in our golf cart, she follows us. It's really sweet. But yes, Flower, I've got some food for you though too. So let me get you a piece. Here. Right? There you go. She's very sweet and gentle. She's actually quite spoiled in a way, but she is very gentle. But Sunflower here was actually another rescue animal. She was actually our first rescue tagger here. She was rescued in around 2010. And she was actually found abandoned at because she was suffering from different seizures and she was very malnourished. but in captivity they can live 20, 25, somewhere in there. So I'd say she's still probably got several more years left in her. We haven't noticed a whole lot of issues with her either. She's still pretty active for her age. Still jumps up on her platforms and plays with her toys a little bit. She just doesn't have that get up and go like she used to when she was young. But she's still doing great. And she actually has a little bit of a story. So Leah came to us from another facility that actually went bankrupt. So they just ran out of funds and they weren't able to care for her anymore. So we brought her over here. And actually when she came with a mate. So she did have a male at one time. But unfortunately he did get old and had some other health issues. So he had passed away and it's been many years since then. But over the years we have tried to bring in a new male for Leah so she would have a friend in here. But unfortunately she has declined all those males. And she said, no, I'd rather live the rest of my days as a single lady. So we're going to respect that for her. She's been here for a while. I'm not sure when exactly she came to us. Actually, she came in 2010. So she's been here for a while. Yeah. Your prides can be up to 40 females and about 4 to 5 males on the large side. But typically your pride's going to consist of your male and females are going to have different roles. Your males are going to be the protectors of the pride, keeping out any threats that might come. And then your females are going to be your hunters, bringing in all the food for the pride, and they're also going to be the caretakers of all the young. So they got to put in a lot of work. Alright, so these two are Red River Hogs, Rio and Ruby. The male Rio is the one with the warts on the front of his face. And those are going to protect him whenever males spar with one another in competition for a female. Your Red River Hogs are going to be native to Africa. They are the smallest pig species in Africa, as well as the most colorful pig species in Africa due to their bright coats.
Hi. Ah. So pretty. Are you a good boy or a girl? Yes, you are. I see that.
Roughly, these guys were born in 2015, so like 8-9 years.
And how long do they live?
These guys will live about the same as your other pigs, so they can live up to about 15-20 years old. But they can also be very vocal. She was given constant access to food, which I'm sure he liked, but it was not good for his health. So we did have to put him on a little bit of a diet when he got here.
She was really happy about that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
North America, Central and South America.
Good job, buddy.
So he actually was a rescue animal.
Oh, yeah. Here's a crunch.
Better chicken in my hand.
Yeah.
He actually was kept overweight. Come on over and meet Dakota. She's a very sweet girl. Yeah. So, like I mentioned over at Cujo, Dakota actually here was hand raised. She was abandoned as a cub by her mother. And at just about 6 weeks old, she came here and Barry helped hand raise her. So they have a very close bond. So I actually have a picture I can show you guys. Oh, super cute. Those pretty blue eyes. Yeah.
She was just 6 weeks old.
When she first came.
How old is she now?
Now she's around 10, 11 years old.
Oh no, actually, that was gonna be 9 in July.
Oh, not that old. Okay, so only 9.
Isn't that the story?
How was your dinner?
That's life, huh?
Or how was your lunch?
She is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yep, she's normal size, fully grown, all those things. And yep, cheetahs, I'm sure you guys know, are the fastest land animal. I think the highest recorded cheetah speeding was about 75 miles per hour. A little bit more agile. They've got a pretty long tail and it's a little bit out all the time so that they can grip when they are running. So that is definitely what they're known for, is running. You're not going to really see them jump. A lot of times they're just happy to they're more on the nicer side. Purring is just one of their ways they love to communicate. Your biggest cats can't purr, so they do different things like your tigers can chop, but they're unable to purr. Of the cats that can purr would be your mountain lions, which we met earlier. They are capable of purring, and they are your 4th largest cat species. But the other 3 aren't lions. Your tigers, your lions, and your jaguars.
Up there.
Very noble.
Up, sweetheart. Up, and away. Here.
Oh, just above the head.
We got a couple left here. Cheers. Ready? Oh, my fault. Too much.
So we have two hyenas in here. One male, one female. Do you guys want to take a guess which one the female is?
The smaller one.
So I hear mixed things. She is actually the larger one.
Wow.
She's going to be the one over on your left right now. That is Scarlet. And the other one is Rhett. So with hyenas, the females are actually going to be the larger of the two. And they are the pack leaders. So unlike wolves or other animal species, usually the male dominates the pack. But hyenas are different in the fact that females are your pack leaders, and most of your pack is going to be made up majority of females. Pretty cool. But Scarlet here, she was actually born here. She was born as the third pup in a triplet litter set. But typically hyenas are only able to care for 2 young at a time. So if there's ever an additional one born, it's kind of survival for the fittest, and they kind of attack the third pup. And since she was born third, they were actually able to pull her through the fence hole and hand raise her. So as you see, she'll come over here and interact with Barry, and they have a pretty close bond, like Dakota does. Yes, and then Rhett was brought over here from Africa. He was meant to be a potential mate for Scarlet. But with Scarlet being hand raised, they just don't have any interest in mating.
Scarlet.
I don't have anything. I have
Get jealous.
I'll go hang out with Rhett. No, you're...
Scarlet, come on.
I'll climb out.
She gets jealous. Okay. Scarlet, what are you doing?
That was more of these sounding
Scarlet, okay.
Yeah.
Scarlet, are you gonna do kisses or what? I know.
What's up? Yes.
Saying goodbye.
How you doing?
Bye. Thanks for having us.
And here's the last one. There are probably like 20 of them, right? I think. Well, bye. Yes. Yes, bye. We'll see you next time. Okay. Guys, this is it for today's video. I hope you had fun, and please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care.